Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today, the 8th of March 2026, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, is expected to make a visit to Siaya County, to be specific, in Rarieda constituency, attending a homecoming ceremony of the health PS Oluga. James Orengo, the Siaya County governor, reported that several of his staff members have been arrested and detained. Have just confirmed even his bodyguards have been arrested. And in this podcast, I want us to get the reasons why this kind of drama is being played on James Orengo ahead of the president's visit to Siaya County. And as we continue, ladies and gentlemen, I want to humbly request you that if you are watching this podcast and you've not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe and activate the notification so that next time we do a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Like our videos, comment and share to show your support to our work in this channel. And to those who have already subscribed, we say thank you very much for your great support. Oluga is amongst the Siaya County broad-based beneficiaries. Now, ahead of that visit, the Siaya County Governor James Orengo released a statement yesterday in the evening saying, "Several members of my staff have been arbitrarily arrested and detained in Siaya and Nairobi in connection with the president's visit to Siaya tomorrow," that is actually today. "This egregious conduct on the part of police has no place in a constitutional democracy. I demand their immediate release." That is the Siaya County Governor James Orengo talking about his staff members who have been arrested and detained in connection with the president's visit to Siaya County. This matter of arresting bodyguards is gaining popularity in this country, just like the previous weeks where Babu Owino's bodyguards were arrested in Kisumu ahead of the Kakamega rally. So this act of arrest is being done to create a perception that in one way or the other, James Orengo wanted to disrupt this event. And that president visit to Siaya is not official. Yes, that function is not official. So the governor must not attend that event because he was not even invited. Remember, it was in the last week that James Orengo was attacked by hired goons while addressing people in a burial ceremony, Ugunja, that is Siaya County. And let us say the truth. James Orengo never accepted the broad-based talks with William Ruto, even when Raila Odinga was alive. And after Raila's demise, James Orengo never accepted Oburu Oginga being made the party leader of ODM. So if there is a problem, then it's William Ruto or Oburu Oginga. It's William Ruto or Oburu Oginga, because Orengo has a problem with Oburu Oginga, not William Ruto. And if there is a conflict between Orengo and Oburu, then it means that conflict is between the Linda Mwananchi faction and the Linda Ground faction, not William Ruto. The reason why James Orengo is being portrayed as an enemy of this administration is because he has questioned about Raila's death.
What could be a forward-thinking way when it comes to the position that the party has taken? It started with a suggestion from you at some point, and then became an allusion. And then, after that, it became what you were convicted that something beyond a natural death happened to Raila Odinga, and that somebody killed him. You've said this not once. You've said this several times. Why would you say this?
Well, I say this with a heavy heart, and I must be sensitive to the feelings of the family. So I will not say as much as I think I should say. At an appropriate time, I'll try to talk about it a little louder. But I'm saying, if you look at the circumstances in which Raila was evacuated from Kenya, he didn't go to India willingly. I think he was almost, forced to go to India and to a particular institutions with a company of certain individuals who I have a lot of questions to raise about them. And, we don't have a post-mortem report now. But looking at all the elements Raila had, which were in the public domain, the ones which are in the public domain, it's quite clear that, what caused his death had nothing to do with the elements that he had. So I believe that there was some intervention, and if a proper inquiry is held and established, the truth will come out.
Two, he has questioned about Oburu Oginga's ability to drive the ODM party to the next level.
Oburu was born in a political family of the grandest of and colorful politician. That was his father. Most of his father's life, he was in the political background. He never really was in the forefront. He never tasted tear gas. He has never been inside a police station. His father was arrested many times, detention in a police station. So it was not by accident that Raila was a true heir. But he's a good man. He's an honest man. But I think he cannot be able to lead the party in the right direction if he is going to be manipulated by characters within the party whose major objective.
Mr. James Orengo, Oburu left for you the position of Senator Siaya. Oburu did not contest against you as Governor Siaya. Please respect Oburu also. When he's given the position of the party leader, stop jealousy. Support Oburu so that our community remains united. Our party remains united. This party ODM belongs to the whole country. It is a national party. It is a national party. We have Masais here. We have Nuyas here. We have custom people here. They are supporting our people because of respect. It is not because they don't have leaders from their region. When they have entrusted their leadership with Oburu Odinga, let us respect Oburu, let us be behind Oburu and support Oburu to take our party to the next level. ODM.
And three, he has questioned about NDC that is about to be held on 27th March this month, and is saying it is not appending. Stop giving us this drama of petty politics. James Orengo is not supposed to be an agenda if the president is visiting Siaya County. Gini uketho kendu. Meaning, this thing you are destroying it yourselves. Let us see the reasons why this drama is being played on James Orengo. They want to portray James Orengo as an enemy of development. How? You know, these people can even plan some chaos there and put it on James Orengo. Waseme, the president has visited our county to bring developments, but the governor has decided to discourage the president. Yes, and by the way, let me tell you the truth. Getting developments in a county should not be taken that a leader has to praise the president, a leader has to beg the president in order to get that. No, getting development, this is a constitutional right. Najua sometimes I look at these leaders convincing people how lazima wawe na rais ndio wapate maendeleo. Ni ujinga tu. And that is what the leaders under Oburu Oginga's camp are up to. They are very much ready to beg the president. Wanaweza mpigia hadi magoti chini so that they can get developments. That is just because they don't understand why they were elected. They don't know the reason why the people elected them to represent them. And I see this as a waste of time. You know, Oluga was made the principal secretary of health a year ago. Now, at the homecoming ceremony, what for? How? Now, what we expect from the president, hapo, let the president tell us what they've done about the 10-point agenda. Because remember, the Wangas, Mbadis, and UNETs have been too mouthy to talk about the 10-point agenda. Yes, let the president come out and tell us they've done this and this and this. Lastly, the president should update us on the Siaya County roads that they recently advertised, telling us that they are much ready to construct the roads. But the problem there is the contractors, which to me is a very petty excuse. That is a very, very petty excuse. Let him tell us, wamepata hao contractors ama tungoja malize term? Yes, we need roads. We need roads. Let them not make it that James Orengo is the topic. Vitu kama hivyo, we need not even to listen to them. We need development, not propagandas and fake promises. Thank you.